So how do you explain it to a homeowner? I ultimately, I'd love to check out your water heater. Or is it just a natural flow of your inspection? You kind of just
It's a
go, that's
natural flow for me.
okay.
It's not always the easiest sometimes because if you're there for a mainline clog, why are you looking at my water heater?
Right. So how do you handle that question? What do you say?
Well, it's eventually it's going to get to that point. So it's going to be, I start asking questions too, like, have you had any other problems? Is there other issues? Is there any, concerns? Has there been any work in the area?
Yeah.
I want to get to the crawl space anyway because need to see the drains that connect into the sewer as is
Right.
before I start running any kind of cable and make sure everything's okay. Uh, from there, it's just like, and like I said, we're doing a thorough evaluation. We're going to see like what the water is going into that. Is it copper? Is it galvanized? And then that usually leads right up to the water heater itself. So
Sure. Sure. So in those situations, you got a clogged drain call, but you all of a sudden stumble upon a water heater that looks like it was invented at the beginning of time. What's that conversation like with a homeowner to kind of go, hey, this might be something you think about, right? You just start asking questions like you're running out of hot water, or how do you get to this, kind of transition to that thought process for the homeowner that maybe clogged drains isn't your only problem. You got this water heater issue.
well, I mean, you kind of put it in, you kind of said it right there. You just start asking questions. Are you getting enough hot water? Has this thing given any issues? You know, uh, there might be safety issues that I see at that point in time, especially with a 100-year-old here. No TNT or something like that. Or
Yeah.
we have earthquakes, so you have to have earthquake straps here. Just
Oh,
other
yeah.
code compliant type of things that I would see, and I try to bring those up. And you know, and again, do you want to wait until you run out of wait till this thing doesn't work, or do you want to put in a new water heater that has a warranty, and you're not going to have to think about it because this
Yeah.
one it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It might happen when you're having company over and everybody wants to take showers and you have no hot water and it's Saturday or it's Friday night.
Yeah.
And you're not getting a water heater Friday night. So
Right. But again, you're talking about those situations we talked about earlier, right? You're just giving them situations that, hey, this is something to think about.
yeah. And giving them option for it. Like, hey, I'll write this down. I'll give you an option for it. Again, it's going to be your decision.
Right.
I'm here to help you, but I'm going to give you the options.
Right. Very good. How about, do you guys sell a lot of tankless or just traditional tank? How do you talk to someone about, again, there's a lot of people that have no idea what tankless is. So how do you kind of speak about the value of tankless and what that can offer homeowners?
Uh, that one is just basically comes down to efficiency, like what you're trying to get.
Hmm.
Uh, they are the initial investment you're going to make for those is going to be more, but you're going to get you weigh out the options. It's going to last. The warranty on that is 15 years for one for the tankless water heater. It's 6 years for traditional tank. Traditional tanks last somewhere between we'll say 6 and 8 years.
Yeah.
Whereas the tankless water heater we're gonna warranty it for 15, but it's gonna last way longer than that as long as you service it.
Yeah. Yeah. And you just,
So that, and the same, and then it goes to how efficient it is. So, uh, a tanked water heater is 60% efficient. 40% of the efficiency is going right out the flue, and it's always going to run. Whereas a
yeah.
tankless water heater only burns when you're using it.
Yeah.
So just kind of going through those type of steps to see if that's something they're interested in. Do they want to, save on their gas, or do they want to not be, they want to be more green? It
Yeah.
just depends.
Right. Right. For sure. For
And
sure.
also the idea of longevity. Do you want to have to do this 2 or 3 times versus just doing it once?